What's up, everybody? It's your boy Samuel, back again with another video. And sorry if the graphics, or excuse me, the quality of this video doesn't look perfect. I'm on my computer instead of my regular camera. But we are going to be doing a What's in the Bag 2018 2018 bag, late 2018 bag. So you'll see what I'm going to do with my clubs going into next year. So I'll go ahead and get the camera set up and I'll get started. Alright guys, so here are my clubs that I'm going to be using this year. I've got, the first thing we'll do is we'll start with 3-wood. And put this up. We're going to start with, we're going to start with our wedges, and we'll work our way up. So the first thing we got in the wedges section here of the bag is, I just used one wedge, or you want to call it that, one wedge, and it is, and none of these clubs really have been cleaned since the last time I used them, which was back in November. But this is the same clubs that I had on my, I think it's a TaylorMade Blades Sand Wedge 50 degrees. My pitching wedge through my 4-iron obviously are the same type of club. They are the TaylorMade Blades. You can see pitching wedge, and I have that through 4-iron. I'll also talk a little bit about what my favorite club is to hit in the bag and why, and sort of like that. So next thing we're going to talk about is my 3-wood. Now I got a new 3-wood, let's see, was it November? Yeah, it was November, and a couple weeks later I took this out on the golf course, and I got to tell you, this is one of the greatest clubs I've ever had. This might replace the driver completely, but we're going to go ahead and show you what it is. Probably already saw by the club cover, but it is the TaylorMade. It is the TaylorMade M2 3-wood, and you can't see that real good. 15 degrees there for that. My driver also the same make and model. The same make and model. This is the driver. Same driver I had in the previous, and it is the, go back here and show you. This is the driver, and it is 9.5. It's set to 12 degrees on my driver. For my putter, now my putter is the putter I reviewed. Last time I did a putter video. My What's in the Bag, I had the Method Nike putter. That is now with one of my good friends that I talked to you about in another video. But this is the TaylorMade Ardmore 2. I'm not going to go into a lot of specifics about this because I've got a review on it. And then there is the bottom Ardmore 2 setting. Next year, excuse me. And I'm going to also go into my hybrids, which is the only thing in this entire bag, with the exception of the bag, that is not TaylorMade. My hybrid, my 5 hybrid, which will probably be the hybrid I'll use the most next year, is the Callaway X2 Hot 5 hybrid. I will leave a link, or I will post what each club in the bag is at the end of the video, so you can see it. And then this is my Warrior 4 hybrid. By the way, just so you know, I'll go through the degrees here. This 5 hybrid is 22 degrees, and this 4 hybrid is 20 degrees. Of course, my 3-wood I showed you is 15 degrees, and my driver is 9.5 degrees, but set to the highest loft, which is 12 degrees on this one. Favorite club to hit in the bag. But now I have to eliminate the 3-wood, unfortunately, because I only used it one time. But if I take away the 3-wood, which, again, I'll probably give you a mid-2019 review, or just a little bit of an overview here, but my favorite club to hit in the bag right now, if you take away the 3-wood, because I've only hit it once, I gotta eliminate that, well, I've only gone to it and used it once. My favorite club to hit in the bag right now, just like it was in the last video, again, if you take away the 3-wood, is the 4-iron. 4-iron's a driving iron that I use just about everywhere. Alright, so actually, because we're inside here, I could probably lower you down. This is the look of the bag here. This is the look of the bag. It is a red Nike bag that was the same since I had it last. And there's just an overview of all the clubs in the bag there. You can pause it if you wanted to look at it. Open this back up. Alright. On this pocket here, so there's a pocket right here. It's in below here. In this pocket, I just have well, it's not that I sweat profusely, but I do sweat quite a lot while I'm playing golf, just because of the way my skin is. But I have extra t-shirts down there. When I do it, there's nothing in there right now, but that's where I keep extra t-shirts, extra shirts, anything I need as far as that. On this one, I have my primary ball, and this season, last season it was the Tour BXS Bridgestone, but today, this year, it is going to be the TaylorMade TP5 golf balls. Now this looks reversed on the screen. When it's uploaded to YouTube, I don't know if it's going to keep reversed, but it's going to be the TP5 golf ball this season. That'll be my starting ball. It's hard to zip up because I've got so many of them in there. I think I have like 2 dozen in one pocket. Here, there is a regular pocket that goes around like this. I could lift this bag up and show you what box I'm going in. Yeah, I'm not going in. To the right, there's 2 side pockets. Any book bag has a side pocket there, has a lot of holes in it. Side pockets. I also have TaylorMade TP5s. Those will be my starting golf balls for that day. And in the regular pocket, where you can put a lot of golf balls, I have all TaylorMades in there. None of them are TP5s. So I have all TaylorMades in there. In the other side pocket, I just have my tees. Here in the drawstring pocket, I just have water golf balls that I'll take on holes that I might not want to use either ball, and again I use TaylorMades for that. This pocket right here, it's a pretty big pocket. It holds Bridgestone RXS golf balls, and I got extra socks, sunscreen, and some and my caddy book. And here I have a cooler where I can put all my drinks for the next day. And just like the last time, it's the same bag, just going through the basics once again. So I showed you everything that's in my bag, and we're going to talk about why I use a couple of things, alright? Why do I use all TaylorMades? It's because I've always enjoyed hitting TaylorMade clubs at a shop, at a Golf Galaxy or something. I decided I'm going to get all TaylorMade clubs this year. I love my hybrids. That's the only reason I keep them in here. It's because I love them. I will use them a lot. But, again, I will be using this 3-wood a lot next year. I love this 3-wood. Hopefully it wasn't just one day and I can't hit it the next day. Of course, you're going to have bad times. When you're playing golf, you're going to have a bad time playing if you can't hit a 3-wood. Because when you hit a 3, you hit it 3 inches behind the ball, it gets beyond frustrating. Like, you want to stuff the 3-wood in the bag and use driver off the deck sometimes, or have to take 20, 30 yards and use a hybrid. And with my Callaway X2 Hot 3-wood, that was what's happening to me. Because it had a face that was kind of like towards this way. By the way, let me go back here. All my irons are R shafts, flex R shafts. My driver's an R shaft. My 5 hybrid is an R flex. My 4 hybrid is A shaft, which I'll go ahead and talk a little bit more about the shafts here in just a minute. And this one's also an A shaft too, the 3-wood. What are shafts? Shafts are based off of your primary usage and what you want to do as far as miles per hour you swing. With the driver, I swing about 80 to 90 miles an hour. And of course, 16, don't have a great left hand. So, of course, not the greatest as far as swing speed is concerned. But based on swing speed, I chose Flex R. With irons, it's not necessarily, now it's important, all right, but it's not extremely important to pick shafts as much as it is with driver, 3-wood, 5 hybrid, and 4 hybrid. Now, it's important. It's important you get tested when you go and buy a club to see what shaft you use, but it's primarily used for the 4 woods or the 3-wood driver in your hybrids that you got. Now, the A shaft in this one, now obviously most people swing the 3-wood a little bit less. This is for a 70 to 80 mile an hour swing or 65 to 80 mile an hour swing. So I've chosen the Flex A shaft for this, and if you don't know, you probably won't be able to see it. It says Flex A right there. You might not have been able to see that, I don't know. But that's for a 65 to 80 mile an hour ball speed. Again, sorry about some of this quality. Using my camera on my computer, and it's not perfect, so I'll have to look back over in this and see whether I want to put this on YouTube or not. But if I do, you just heard that. So, and of course I just have my towel, my bag. So that's what's in my bag. I hope that everyone loves this. And again, I have to make the change with my computer selfie cameras. So unfortunately, that'll be the case. But for a while now, once I get my camera back, I don't know where it's gone, but once I get my camera back, I will go ahead and start recording based off of that. I thank you everyone for all your support on my channel. Thank you for the recent growing in subscribers. Means a lot to me. I don't do this for money, of course. I don't even get money for this. I just do it for your viewing pleasure. So thank you all for the last few days. I will continue with the singing videos over and over and over again. I said that I would boil my channel down into 2 main things: food reviews and singing videos. But I will have an occasional golf video maybe put in there. Other than that, those are really the only 3 things. But it'll be mostly singing and food reviews. Again, I like my club set. Can't wait for next season. I'll give you all some updates, maybe even after every round. Who knows? But stay tuned for that next season. And until next time, like always, until next time, we'll see you next time.